Good morning. We're studying the last lesson of 6 months on biblical stewardship, and it's called a high yield investment. A very relevant topic for our times because society and the financial markets, economies are so unstable that everyone is being challenged at this time. How can I secure a stable future? How can I provide for myself, for my family, in a way that is secure? And there's a story in Luke chapter 12, this whole chapter in question 5a. It is one warning after another against covetousness, against providing selfishly for ourselves. And he tells the story of the rich man who had a bumper harvest, tore down his barns, built new barns, and there's no problem with that. It's good business practice, right? If you've been blessed, you need to be able to store and have a warehouse. But Jesus mentions his motives, and they are totally selfish. He says to himself, okay, now you can take it easy. You've made provision for yourself for years to come. Eat, drink, and be merry. There's nothing in there about, I can be a blessing to the poor, to the widows, to the orphans. It is totally about self. And so Jesus is speaking to this small group of disciples. And after telling this story and many other counsels and warnings against covetousness, he says, fear not, little flock, because your Father wants to give you the kingdom, not just big barns with corn in them or barley, not just a flourishing business on earth, but the kingdom, which is an eternal kingdom. And so as we see his counsels here and all that we have studied for 6 months, God blesses us. He gives us means, opportunities, intellect, and talents for one purpose: to dedicate all that we are and have to the service, to put means into circulation, to provide facilities and opportunities and help to those who need to know the gospel truth, the truth about who the Father is and his love and how Jesus came to heal us. And so the next question brings us to the soon return of Jesus Christ. And the psalmist speaks about how he comes in all his fiery glory. And he speaks when he comes and says he gathers his saints and those who have made a covenant with him with sacrifice. They have not lived selfishly. They have lived for the spreading of the gospel, to tell the world about their Lord and their Savior. And these are given the reward. And then in Corinthians, the Apostle Paul, in writing to the wealthy church in Corinth, he says that when Jesus comes, he describes 2 classes. In all his glory, the presence of God destroys evil. And since he's coming in all of his glory, all who are attached to evil will be destroyed. But those who have made a covenant by sacrifice with him will not have sacrificed in vain, because he will give to them the kingdom. They will be glorified with him and inherit eternity. There is a reward for the wholehearted, unselfish workers who partner with God to share the gospel. Whether we go to foreign lands or we help to send to foreign lands, we are partnering with God. Or whether we build schools or churches or visit our neighbors and share the blessings and share the knowledge with them, we are being partners and laying up treasure in heaven that cannot be destroyed. So God pays the best yield. He gives the highest yield on our investment, the highest return on investment. And it would be a shame if we missed out on all the blessings that he wants to give us and share the entire kingdom with his children. So may God bless us if we remember by faith that he has chosen us to be his royal sons and daughters. The sacrifices here will be such a joy. With a heart transformed, God will give us so much peace and joy in this life and in eternity with Him. May we not lose out on this return. God bless you, and remember to walk with the King today.